There are thrillers that shock you. And then there are thrillers that unsettle you, not because of what they show, but because of what they make you question. Your memory, your decisions, your perception of reality. Mind Games is that kind of story, one that slowly and deliberately chips away at your certainty until you begin to feel like the characters inside it. Unsure who to trust, or worse, whether you can even trust yourself. The story begins with Dr. Kate Ryland, a renowned forensic psychologist known for her clinical brilliance and calm under pressure. Her reputation was built on the ability to get inside a criminal's mind, to pull apart their motives, to dissect their lies, to predict their next move. She spent her career dealing with society's most dangerous minds. But nothing prepares her for Lucas Vale, a murder suspect who doesn't just challenge her intellect, he invades it. Lucas is unlike any subject Kate has ever profiled. Polished, charismatic, almost impossibly composed. He's accused of killing his wealthy mentor, a tech tycoon with a history of mental illness and secrecy. The evidence is circumstantial, the motive unclear, and from the moment Kate sits across from him, Lucas begins asking questions of his own, personal questions. Questions he should not have answers to. Each session with him feels more like a trap than a conversation. His words linger long after he leaves the room. His stories, though unverifiable, seem to echo memories Kate had long buried. And bit by bit, the boundary between observer and observed begins to dissolve. She finds herself thinking about him when she shouldn't. Dreaming about him. Questioning everything she thought she knew, not just about the case, but about herself. As Kate investigates further, things around her begin to fracture. A colleague she trusted turns cold. A key piece of evidence vanishes without explanation. A patient from her past resurfaces with a chilling warning. There are emails she doesn't remember writing. Conversations no one else recalls. Slowly, subtly, she begins to feel watched. But not just by Lucas. By something deeper. Something inside the system. Or inside herself. What follows is a psychological cat-and-mouse game layered with themes of gaslighting, identity, trauma, and control. Kate tries to maintain her grip on reality, but the more she digs, the more she realizes this isn't just about solving a murder. It's about surviving a master manipulator, one who knows exactly which wounds to press, which lies to spin, and which truths are too dangerous to face. Lucas doesn't threaten. He doesn't scream. He doesn't need to. He simply waits. He lets the mind do what it always does, turn against itself. And the terrifying part? It's working. As the plot tightens, the novel explores the fragile machinery of trust, not just trust between people, but the kind we place in our own memories and perceptions. What if your sense of reality could be hijacked? What if the mind's defenses, logic, reason, emotional distance were not strengths, but vulnerabilities someone could exploit? The line between sanity and instability thins. Kate starts to wonder if she's chasing the truth, or if Lucas planted the entire trail, if she's solving the puzzle, or playing a role in his design. As her personal life begins to collapse and her professional reputation comes under fire, Kate must make a choice. Retreat and save herself, or confront a man who knows her mind better than she does. The ending? Let's just say it will leave you reeling. Not because it's unexpected, but because it makes you wonder how much of what you believed was true. Mind Games is a psychological thriller in the truest sense. It doesn't just entertain, it unsettles. It forces you to confront just how easily the human mind can be steered, tracked, and rewritten. Through Kate's unraveling, we see the terrifying beauty of manipulation. It's not loud. It's not obvious. It's intimate. It starts as a whisper, a suggestion, a memory you're sure you had, until someone shows you a different version of it. This is a book for readers who crave intelligence in their thrillers, who want to be unnerved not by blood and gore, but by the slow erosion of truth. It asks real psychological questions. What makes us vulnerable to manipulation? Why do some people resist, while others crumble? And what happens when the greatest threat isn't outside you, but buried in your own mind? So if you're ready for a story that challenges not just your heart rate, but your mental footing, take a breath. Step inside the room. The game has already begun. More stories, more questions, more reasons to check under your thoughts before you sleep, coming soon. If this thriller got under your skin, share it. Someone you know might already be playing their own mind game.